Typical level 1 problem. What is the least common denominator of the fractions 2/3, 3/12, or 8/15? First you have to know what is a least common denominator. It's the same thing as a least common multiple. It is the lowest number that all three of these will go into. Now can you multiply all three of them together? Yeah, you'll get a multiple, but you don't know if it's the least common one. You can use your calculator if you only have two numbers. We've got three. So we're going to be forced to just use math. Alright, since we're looking for the least common denominator, we don't even care what the numerators are. We want to find the smallest number that all three of these numbers will go into. There is a mathematical way to find it. You prime factor each one and go through it that way, or you can take this sort of hackish way. Go to your largest number and write down the multiples of this number. You've got 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. Let's see if that'll get us somewhere. Now we're going to check, will 12 go into any of these numbers? Well, it won't go into 30 or 45. It will go into 60. 12 times 5 is 60. So this number works for 15 and for 12. Will 3 go into 60? Yes, it will. So 60 is going to be your least common denominator. Once again, because you have multiple choices, you're only going to have 5 choices. You could always take each one of them and divide them by all three of your denominators and see which number, what's the smallest number that all three of them will go into. Remember, it's the least common, all right? So, you know, that just depends on how well you're thinking that day and how much time you think you have.